Hello, everybody. We are here for episode one of the Highline podcast here, brought to you by the RRS here, folks. We're here for our pilot episodes with 5 races remaining in the D1 season, 4 races remaining in the D3 season. We're actually filming this about less than an hour and a half or so before we start up VC for Division One at Las Vegas for the round of 10 cutoff race. But yeah, I have a couple things we're going to get ready with here, but I am here with my co-host, driver the number 42, Alex Lance for Chip Ganassi Racing. Alex Lance,
sir.
say what up.
What's going on, guys? You also got to remember two-time Coke 600 winner.
Oh yeah, my buddy, two-time Coke 600 winner, but we got a two-time champion here in the golden days of the RS.
Not all of us have the money to feel this true retirement tour. You get to sit back and watch the races now. I'm still driving my heart out.
Yeah, that's all right. I didn't get a true retirement tour. I just quit so I could record the races. But it's all right. It's all right. So we just got finished watching the IRL. I don't know about you, but I just finished watching the IRL race at Indy. We'll just touch on that for a second here. Corey Heim picks up the W, second career Cup Series win, and his second as a part-time driver, which honestly, that's not something I've personally seen ever in my lifetime as a NASCAR fan. Corey Heim, very young driver, lots of talent behind him. Personally, used to not really like him. I'll say this, I'm a bandwagon. I'm starting to, I guess, tolerate him now. But yeah, Corey Heim picks up his second Cup Series career victory. Some more controversy. Oh, shoot, we got a donation from Andrew. Appreciate it, my brother. But that's a private server right there. Heck yeah. So without further ado, Andrew, I guess that can lock in. Oh, more donations. One goes to Lance. That's tough right there. But yep, thank you for the donations there, Andrew.
Thank you, brother.
Our top viewer so far, I guess. But I guess I've done most of the talking. Lance, did you watch any of the race today?
I peeked in for about a few laps, watched Larson blow a tire and wreck out, and I didn't touch the race after that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I'm hopping on the Corey Heim bandwagon when he goes full-time next season. I'm still going to love Larson as my main guy. Hocevar is my second favorite, but Heim has really grown on me. Watching his success in the Truck Series this season and last season, he has just grown on me a ton, and I really think he's going to have an amazing rookie season.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There was some controversy today with him and Hocevar. Honestly, I think it was more so Heim was blocking Hocevar like crazy. Heim was definitely faster because, like, what I noticed today, especially at the end with Bell, if you get within 0.3 of the leader, or really anybody, you can't really pass. It's like there's an invisible barrier between you and the car ahead of you. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was blocking, but just I don't think Hocevar could get around Heim. And if Hocevar could have gotten around him, he maybe could have gotten to Hamlin. I don't think it would have changed much for the outcome of the race. But going into pit road under some green flag pit stops, Hocevar, for some odd reason, followed Heim at like 180 miles an hour, right? Going head on towards the pit road barrels, and then hooked it right. It didn't cause anything. It was just pointless. He lost time for it, and he, like, I don't know. He was just tripping out for that. But solid race. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Don't quote me on that. That's I'm not trying to make a joke there, but
the winner does drive the number 67. So
yeah. I'm sure we got stupid jokes in the chat.
Chat from Mr. AJ himself. 150 Robux for Oracle Red Bull Racing, the sponsor. Question mark.
Oh,
what do you think on that?
AJ, you know what? I got you, brother. Well,
I would personally wait to sponsor for when we officially start next season.
Well, no. It's if he wants to, we can get with him after. But AJ, for sure, buddy. If you, we'll talk to you after. But I wouldn't send anything yet.
Yeah, the same thing.
Yes, sir. Yep, Andrew. we'll talk to you guys after this. But yeah, so I guess we can officially get into the RS side of things. So
The business part of
the
this.
business part, yeah.
What we came
But
for.
yeah, so we'll do I guess we'll look at the cut line here. Uh I had it saved to the most recent thing I could look at, but there we go. All right. So the cut line coming into Las Vegas tonight for Division 1, the cutoff race here in D1. So, picking up the win in Atlanta first of all, Apple super speedway merchant, not really because he doesn't really win a lot, but picked up his second career win, first of the season at Atlanta to lock himself in to open up the playoffs. Last week at Watkins Glen, Fishy picked up his sixth win of the season, and I believe his second road course win of the season. He won the Roval and yeah, Watkins Glen. So two road course wins for him this year, which I believe closes out super speedways and road courses this season. I think the rest of them are mile and a half. So
Yes, the
that'll
rest
be
of the
interesting.
schedule is intermediates.
Which will probably get stale. Didn't realize we only had one short track on the season, which was Bristol. We do have our admin test coming up at some point soon. Not really rushing it. We got time. Probably going to be maybe a 2 weeks to about a month gap between season 7 and season 8. But yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, Rusty's is plus 42 to the cut line, 2 wins on the season. He's pretty much a guarantee into the next round. Not 100% a lock because, well, you have to be 50 points above to lock in, and technically he did not lock in. So yeah, JBL plus 39 to the cut line, 4 wins on the season, and then we get to where it's decently close. Lance is 15 above the cut line with 1 win on the season.
And me from the suffering.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I think he'll be okay tonight. Where Vegas, he's shown flashes there, not necessarily, I guess, crazy speed outside of maybe season 5's championship race.
I had some speed earlier this season, just
Yeah,
wasn't like a top contender because I swear that 48 car was illegal and that 2 car was even more illegal.
well, that was RB12. That wasn't even.
Exactly.
That was dark times. But now we're getting to where it's super duper close. Tyler Jr. is plus 7 to the cut line. 1 win this year. Picked it up at Portland. Very surprising win at that. But I mean, he contended in one of the round of 8 races, or it might have been round of 8. I'm not sure. At Toronto, I forgot what round that was in last season, but he led a bunch of laps, just lost it to Speedy at the end, who literally showed up for 2 races, won a D2 race, and dipped. But yeah. But I mean, I think Tyler Jr. could get it done. And then Andrews plus 6 to the cut line, has not won this season. This is where he won his D2 championship at last season. So championship hopes will end here tonight at the track that was formerly known as the RS Championship venue, which is now moved to Homestead. And then Hank, he is plus 1 to the cut line. I don't even know if he's going to be able to show up tonight. He might have to get a fill-in.
Yeah.
Frags, he's minus 1 to the cut line. He has his 1 win on the season. That is the most shocking thing to me. That Frags is below the cut line. He has not had great luck in these past 2 races.
At all.
Exactly, man. Like he didn't even. I don't think he got to race Atlanta.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
He had
and then
Ace filling in, which
yep.
you know, Ace is a good guy. He's friendly, but just when it comes to super speedways, he makes dumb mistakes. And I mean, we all make dumb mistakes at super speedways, but when I'm battling you, I'm up front contending, and then you go under the line and come up and kill everyone, and then take like people like me out and let people who we were called like who would usually be a first round exit if they didn't have the luck. It kind of just hurts a lot. So I put those hard feelings in the past. It's just a race, but definitely some learning to do there for that driver. But he's hopefully improving.
Oh yeah. I think Ace has definitely found his spot in D2. I think
Oh
that's
yeah.
a good division for him. He hasn't really crashed out as much this year, especially after CJ getting banned.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
long live Osama. That's crazy. And then Hogs is -8. Honestly, he's the biggest question mark for me. He's shown up to both races. He's ran up front at both races, but Atlanta he flipped on the last lap, and then Watkins Glen literally ran up front almost the entire race. I think he won a stage or finished top three in a stage, both of them actually, and then just got absolutely crapped out of
Let's
a
fact check
decent
that real
finish.
quick.
Yeah. Fact check that for me.
I'm on it.
But while Lance is looking at that, unless you've already got it.
Hogs finished second in stage one.
Oh wow. Yeah, he had good finishing or he had good pace at the beginning of the race and just I guess couldn't finish out the job. Something had to have happened to him. He was up there almost the entire race, led laps. I mean, going back to last season for D2, he I think first ever road course race in the series. He got pole at Portland, ran up front, and the same thing happened to him. Got crapped out of a good finish at the end. But yeah, so that is the cut line for Division One. Lance, any thoughts?
Not really a lot here. I know Frags said he's gonna try to make at least stage 3 of the race tonight. We've seen how he always pulls off some random magic there at the end of stage 3. Hopefully he can pull that off again if he does come here. I would like to see my buddy in the next round, but I also would not like to see my driver get eliminated. So it's kind of just like a 50-50 toss up here. I feel Hogs, he stands somewhat of a chance. I don't think Vegas is his best track, so I don't think he will make it out of the round. But who knows with the new update that came to the track and the new setup for the cars, maybe he can make something work. We'll just see when race time comes around. I feel pretty comfortable myself sitting, plus 15 above the line. I'm pretty, calm, and I know I'm probably going to make the next round. It's just the next round I'm the most worried about, as last season I missed Champ 4. First Champ 4 I've missed since my rookie season, so just hoping to get it done tonight and then just continue that energy on into the next round, because looking over the tracks, we have Auto Club up next, and I won Auto Club last year. Then we have Darlington and Charlotte back-to-back, my two best tracks, and then going to Homestead. I have some good luck at Homestead too. I feel this could be the year I finally win my championship.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of Division One, we're gonna get into our predictions. Uh, who do we think will make it to the championship? Four. Actually, who do we think makes it out of this round, and then we'll move on to round of 8 advancements. So for me personally, I've already written this up. Lance, you can think about this while I'm doing mine. Making it into the round of 8. I mean, it's kind of late. So we have 10 drivers on the chase field already, or playoff field, as you know. 2 of them have already advanced, that being Fishy and Apple. Apple already busted my bracket, but I'm going to make an updated one as clean slate, hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully we can get through this. So, joining Fishy and Apple into the round of 8, I think will be Rusty's, JBL, Lance, Tyler Jr., Andrew, and I think Frags will jump that 78 and move 2 Chevys out of the top 8 in points. So yeah, that'll be my round of 8 field. Lance, who do you think makes the round of 8?
Honestly, I'd have to agree. That sounds exactly like what I would pick. Like I said, I really don't want my driver in the 78 to get eliminated, but it's just a matter of the fact if he can make it or not tonight, and if his Phil can perform. It just all comes down to who can get it done and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. So, moving on to championship 4 predictions. So, I'm going to go into a little bit more depth on this one because, well, there's a lot that goes into this. 4 spots, 4 cars will be eliminated. So, like Lance said, round of 8 will be Auto Club, Darlington, and Charlotte. So, with that, I think that JBL will win Auto Club to lock himself into the round of 4, or Champ 4. Darlington, I think if Rusty's is able to show up, I think Rusty's wins Darlington. And then finishing out the round of 8, joining JBL and Rusty's. I think Lance will win it at Charlotte. Lance, you won both or all 3 stages at Charlotte, except for the
I
final
won 2
stage.
stages in Charlotte.
Oh, you won 2? Who won the other one? Was it JBL?
I think JBL won the other one.
Okay.
Let me scroll back and check real quick. Actually, that was a while ago.
Well, hold on, I got you. We can just look up.
I found it. Yeah, I won stage 1 and stage 2, then JBL won stage 3.
Okay. But anyways, like I was
I
saying,
had most laps led though, so.
you did have most laps led. I think Lance will get his second win of the season at Charlotte. That one is 80 laps. A little bit shorter than, or not 80 laps, that's D3s. Never mind, got to scroll back up. Charlotte is 100, yeah, it's 168 laps, so about 32 laps shorter than the 600 was. So, as of now, my picks are JBL with the win at Auto Club, Rusty's with the win at Darlington, and Lance with the win at Charlotte. Now, who do I think makes it in off of points? Well, the rest of our drivers in the points are, after my predictions, are Apple, Fishy, Tyler Jr., Andrew, and Frags. Now, some people will say this is biased, but speed-wise, this has been his best season by far. Most wins in a season for his career. And really just, I mean, these 3 tracks line up super well for him. Almost won Auto Club last season for the Halloween special. Lance beat him to it. Lance beat him to it.
I beat him fair and square. I followed the rules.
He's ran up front at Charlotte a bunch, hasn't won there yet, but I think he'll get it done soon to complete his Grand Slam on the Crown Jewels. And Darlington, he's our most recent winner there. He won the throwback race this season. But if you can't tell who it is yet, I think Fishy will be the 4th and final guy to make it to the championship 4. Now, I don't necessarily think he is the 4th guy there. I think you could easily have it tied for top 3. Lance, no offense, I think you're 4th right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
But going into Homestead, I think it's anybody's race there. But I'll save my predictions for that. Lance, who do you think makes the championship 4 this season?
Making the championship 4 this season? Well, I honestly have to agree with the picks. I don't know about the races won. The races are all toss-up between those 4 drivers. Who knows? Rusty's could sweep all 3 of them. I could dominate the last 2 because if we remember, last season I had a really good pit strategy at Darlington, and this season I ran up front at Darlington again. So
good point, yeah. And
but,
I mean,
yeah, I'd have to say same championship 4 picks for me.
All right. Well, this is where it gets interesting. I don't think we'll have the same championship picks.
In real quick. No faith in the 22 crew. It's Frowny phase. 22 will upset. It's not that we don't have faith. It's just the fact that Fishy and JBL and Rusty's are the fastest, and that last spot is just anyone's game. And no glazing myself, but fully glazing myself, Charlotte's my best track.
Personally, I don't necessarily think that I don't have faith in you, Andrew. It's just this round is going to be so competitive. Literally, these guys, like, everybody in the round of 8 has a win this season that I think will make it to the round of 8, except for Andrew. And Andrew, you know, like, you finished second, I think, 6 times this season. You're tied with Christopher Bell for second place finishes this year, bro. Like, I personally think that's just it's going to be tight, bro. Where did Lance go? Roblox chat. So, anyways, my championship pick for this year will be, drum roll, JBL. I think JBL will win the championship this year. Mainly because he runs up front almost every single race, minus maybe some of the road courses. But due to the fact that he's super consistent. And it's going to definitely come down to you have to win this race to win the championship. But, like, I don't know, man. It's just it's going to be a hard championship for. I think Rusty's, Fishy, Lance, and JBL all have a shot at winning this thing. And it's not necessarily the fact that they're all going to make it. You never know. We could have a crazy upset win. And I mean, we could have a crazy upset win. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're back. So, like we were saying with the D2 chase or cut line, I'll read it off again if we need to. Again, sorry for the difficulties, but so RB12 and NG are both locked in. NG winning Atlanta and RB12 winning Watkins Glen. Cam plus 49, Luga plus 32, Shark plus 27, Lang plus 22, Matt plus 20, and then this is where it gets decently close. Ace plus 10, and then Ben minus 10, Derek minus 16. I think Ben, he has a chance here. He's going to definitely need stage points or Ace to get wrecked on the final lap, but we never wish that on any drivers. Lance has just put a helmet on. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just making sure it doesn't disconnect me, and like every couple minutes I'll just switch back and forth between helmet and not helmet.
All right.
That's what happened last time. I got disconnected for being inactive for 20 minutes, which I don't know how you're supposed to be active on this game.
Moving your little thing around. The cursor, I guess. But Derek's minus 16. I think it's going to take a lot for him to advance, but you never know. We've seen crazier things happen. So, Lance, what are your thoughts on the D2 cutoff for
D2 cutoff?
Yeah.
Well, let me pull it up real quick.
They're going to Phoenix. Unfortunately, MWRT does not have Vegas anymore for D2 cars.
So weird.
Yeah. But so they're going to Phoenix. Their second race at Phoenix. Cam won the last D2 race at Phoenix, if that gives you anything, but he's well above the cut line. So,
looking at the points here, I honestly think, as much as I love Ben and as much as I need my drivers in the playoffs, I just think it's going to stay the exact same as it is, and that'll be your round of 8 right there.
That makes a lot of sense. Ben's just not had the greatest amount of luck here in these last few weeks. Looking back at Atlanta, Ben finished last. He was in the top 5 on the final lap and got wrecked. Finished last. No stage points. Didn't get any qual points. Didn't lead the most laps or get the fastest lap. Watkins Glen, he did get 4th in stage 2. Finished in 7th place at Watkins Glen. Other than that, nothing else really. So just terrible luck for Ben. Same for Derek. Derek was up there for D2 for Atlanta. He got a decent finish, I believe. Oh, no, never mind. He pushed NG and wrecked. There was a big pileup at the end of that race, so I do remember that. But, yeah, personally, I think Ace might have this, but we'll see. I mean, Phoenix is Ben ran up there the last time we ran there. I think he ran top 5 most of the race, so you never know. I mean, we'll find out, I guess, tomorrow night. We will not be doing predictions for D2. We gotta get this thing moving on, but because we've got VC here in about less than 50 minutes. So, I mean, that's not too short, but So, well, dang, what was I gonna do? Sorry, this pushed me all up on a loop. Oh yeah. So Lance, your team right now went through some little bit of controversy last night in Division 3. Before we get into last night's race, we're gonna get into what happened with your driver. So, Cal, man, are you releasing him for the rest of this season? Because he's suspended until next season. So, I mean...
Well, technically, his contract is over after this season, and basically, it's not worth releasing him if he's just suspended. Him being suspended for the rest of the season just means he is released. So,
yeah.
With Chip Ganassi switching over to the Tricon next season and bringing in some newer drivers, we decided to release him as he's also had some off-track, very I don't know how to put it. He's just been a little
Unprofessional.
unprofessional, and we actually found a replacement pretty fast. I believe it's Losim's friend Webby.
Yeah, I thought it was
We
Wemby.
haven't made the official, Wemby. We haven't made the official announcement yet, but we talked with Risky Racing, and he will be driving the 33 next season in D3.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, I guess we can move on to your plans for next year. So you've already got your roster set for pretty much everything. Just tell us more about, I guess, what season 8 looks like for Tricon Racing.
Well, season 8 for Tricon Racing looks as the following. Let me actually pull that up real quick. We have Chaos, Ben, and myself in D1. I think we have a pretty stacked D1 team. Not as stacked as I would think. Like, JGR is stacked on itself with having. Geez, sorry, I have a burp coming up. With having two of the greatest drivers in this league, aka they're part of the Big Four. Two of them on one team is going to look very scary. They were teammates this season, and now they're teammates on their own team next season. BHR, they still have Fishy and JBL. That is a scary duo. And Shark being in that mix, we've seen him be a competitor. I think he can actually compete for at least a win this season, if not two. But having Chaos and Ben on our team, I feel they'll be drivers that can be up there to contend all week. They work well with teammates. Like, I've seen Chaos even work with some of the CGR guys at Super Speedways. And Ben being moved up to D1 after Tyler's retirement just to come back and race D3 next season.
D2
Ben
now.
has shown he can, yes, D2 now. I forgot about that. But Ben has shown he can work with teammates. He can, he can be competitive. He can be up front. And he's also a very clean racer, I will say. So having him, Chaos, and then myself on a D1 team, I feel we're going to be pretty locked in for next season. And I feel we'll be doing pretty good. Moving to D2, we have AJ and Cam, both very solid drivers. Love to have them on the team. Hope to get them moved up to D1 eventually. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about D2. We're definitely going to be contending for wins. Moving down to D3, we now have Webby in the 33 and Salty in the 11. Salty's shown he can have speed. It's just a matter of fact if he will show up or not. I really hope he does, but we'll definitely have to see. And then Webby, we haven't seen much. He's a new driver. He hasn't shown up to any races yet. He just joined today. He joined the league today. And we got him a seat for next season, so I'm expecting nothing but the best from him. Losim's given me some insight. I honestly think we stand a really good chance with this team to compete for at least a small handful of wins and maybe get one or two guys in the playoffs next season.
All right. I think you guys have a pretty good shot as well. Going back to D1, I think, dude, situation with Chaos, man, that was just rough with your team because he's coming out of a bad team. Not necessarily, I wouldn't say a bad team, just a bad environment. Apples. It seems like it's been a little bit better recently. I think personally, Chaos is definitely a better fit with CGR/Tricon. And then with D-Boss, rest his soul. He's not dead. He's alive.
He's not dead. He's just taking a step back from racing to focus on his mental health, which we wish nothing but the best for him.
Oh, right. Mental health comes over Roblox any day of the week. But definitely a tough situation there, but I think the outcome was the best it could have been. We've told D-Boss he's welcome to run part-time at any super speedways he'd like.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much else. Actually, real quick, what are your expectations for tonight, actually, at Vegas?
My expectations personally, I just try to run up front, try to get another good finish for the past Vegas race this year. Finish second after a mistake that someone made in front of me. They tried blaming me for them spinning off of my nose when I was pushed so far down the track I had no control.
I do recall.
But yeah. But I'm hoping that we can at least try to get a top 3 finish, if not the win. The win would be great for us because we really need a rebound after after the opening to this round. Almost had it at Watkins Glen, but we had a really good points day. Team expectations. Like I said, I'm not sure if Hank's going to be here. If Hank can't show up, I'm going to have Ben drive the 78 as he didn't make the playoffs in his 28 car. But if Hank does show up, I hope he just tries to drive his heart out and make the next round.
Well, we can hope for the best. I mean, it'll be a dogfight probably, hopefully, at least. But one last question for you, sir. So recently here, not necessarily a rivalry, but I've heard some chatters about you're getting tired of this stupid fish winning. So what if it comes down to it and it's you and Fishy battling for the win, or you and Fishy are just battling for something tonight? What's your game plan going into tonight to hopefully prevent him or possibly win this race over him tonight at Vegas?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. He's the driver that spun himself off my nose at the first Vegas race this season. So,
oh, shocker.
Yeah. So, honestly, I'm just going to try to play chess while he's out there playing checkers. I'm just going to try to hang back and try to just race him hard until the very end.
Well, sounds like a plan there, I guess. I mean, that's my driver, but as the league owner, I can't be biased over that. I mean,
at least, hey, I'm not gonna wreck him. I have that kind of decency.
Hopefully, I mean, I think you'll be fine. I don't think you'll be the type to wreck him. I mean, you're not really fighting for much here other than just a win. You're plus 15 to the cut, so I mean, I think you'll be good. But rounding that out into our final segment here. Actually, really quick, my boy Christian V, shout out to Christian V, advances through to the round of 8 in the Division 3 playoffs. Holy crap, big upset there. And it was off of points too. He beat out RB12 and Wired. Now, granted, they only showed up for 2 races, but so did Christian. So did my boy Christian. So, Christian, he's out 16 to the Champ 4, but he's got a shot, man. Christian's up there. He's got a shot. Oh, what are you talking about?
It's time to have a conversation. If we're going head-to-head, 3-pointer on the line, or the world ends, are you taking RB12 or are you taking Christian?
Taking Christian. Christian's reliable. Christian shows up. RB12, he's not consistent. My whole life's a consistency,
bro. RB12 also is D1 in MWRT, the official league. So,
yeah. Which it won't be a problem for D2 for next season because that doesn't overlap. But just means that we won't see many different winners next season. But, so for the final segment here, it's not going to be a long one. It's a short one. It's the Highline picks. So, first we're going to go over our IRL picks for next week. Actually, I think they're off. I think the Cup Series is off. Everybody's off. I think there is an IRL off week. Yeah. Hold on, I'm checking the schedule. If so, we won't have any IRL picks, but we've already gone over our picks for tonight. So let's see. Races. Yeah, Cup doesn't race again until August 9th. Wow. O'Reilly's don't race till August 8th. Trucks are off till the 14th. So no IRL picks there. No clue. Absolutely no clue. Do we have any interesting people here right now with us? Rowdy's here.
Rowdy is here. Nice to see you, Rowdy. Shout out my boy Rowdy.
Oh yeah, my boy Rowdy, he chill, bro. He chill. But so I guess we'll go into predictions for. We've already set our predictions for tonight. I'm taking Rusty's. Lance said Rusty's or Fishy for tonight. If you had to pick one, who is it going to be?
Rusty's.
Rusty's. All right. So Rusty's is our picks for tonight at Vegas. We can't pick for D3. They already ran. Losium won at Phoenix, picked up his second win. Yeah. And who do we think will win D2 Phoenix? I personally think, based off of how the last time we ran, that I think NG will pick up win number 3. Cam won there last time, but granted, he was a top 5 car. No, I don't think he had race win pace, but he got it done somehow. And yeah, so who do you think will win D2 tomorrow?
Um, honestly, I'd like your pick of NG, but I'm gonna have to say Cam. He ran so good here last time, and I think he can pull off a miracle win again.
All right, all right. Um, well, with that, that will round us out for our first episode of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you to the donations. Did not expect that on the first episode. Those of you who wanted to sponsor, we'll get back to you on that. And so, yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Lance, for being the co-host. We'll see you all next week for episode 2, and we'll have a surprise guest, hopefully. So, yeah, thank you all for watching.